Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Collins, and today I'm going to be doing yet another unboxing. It's been a little while. I haven't bought a car in a while. I've been a little busy, but I finally pulled the trigger on one I've been looking at for a while. You know, the hard part about getting into this hobby is seeing which car you want next. There's so many great cars out there, so just do this. Grab whatever's on your mind, go get it, and just have a lot of fun. But what I did is I've been looking at this one for a while. I love, scale. I love vintage cars, old cars. So what I picked up, the Team Associated Datsun truck. You know, I used to love these trucks. Matter of fact, my father used to work for a company that had one of these, and that's what I learned to drive on, was a truck just like this. And I've been looking at this one for a long time because I just love these scale type vehicles. They're just a lot of fun. But enough of me rambling. Let's get a look at some of these box panels. All right, so here's the front panel. It's a great shot of the car, of the truck. This is by Team Associated. It is ready to run. Now, I did get the model that does not come with a charger and battery. I have plenty of chargers. I have more than enough Dean's plug batteries. So I didn't worry about that one, saved myself a few extra bucks. All right, so there's the front panel. It gives you a good shot of the car, tells you the scale, and tells you, a little bit about it over here. Ready to run, four-wheel drive, electric power, on-road, and it's 2.4 gigahertz transmitter, and of course it's pre-painted. Let's take a look at the back panel. Okay, so here's the back panel. It's shows you a lot of the extra optional parts and accessories you can get. It does give you a list of all the features and everything over here. Now, the one I want to point out, it does have steel dog bones and drive axles, which is cool. It is a 550 size brush motor, and the ESC is programmable, so that's really kind of cool. It's a 25 tooth servo horn. And the body is definitely adjustable according to this. Okay. The side panel is right here. Once again, it just gives you a little backdrop on the 1970s the Datsun truck. It gives you some information on that. It has disc brakes. It didn't really come on the 1970s Datsuns, but it's all right. We'll believe. And then it gives you some more stats on the scale, type, power, and all of that kind of stuff right over here. And let's see the side panel. Just another shot of the truck from the front. The bottom panel. All right, so in the bottom panel, it gives you a better shot of the components to the truck. It shows you the motor and the ESC combo. Okay, so there's a good shot of the A-arm independent suspension, the battery tray. It looks like a short pack, which I do have some of those, and then there's some other just components that are showing. I love the fact that it says Datsun. I used to have a Datsun 240Z back in the day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a video. You really can't see it, but I'll zoom in on the Z I have up there. It's my first stab at drifting. I say that very loosely, matter of fact. And the last panel, this is so cool. It's the bottom of the box, or top, depending on how you store it, but it's the back end of the truck. Now that just looks really amazing because I love it, because that's how the trucks really used to look back in the day. I mean, these trucks were so small, and like I said, I love driving the one my dad had at his job. That's one. All right, enough talking. Let's get this thing open now. And as I'm doing this, just so everyone knows, I bought this with my own money. This is not a sponsored video. Every car I've ever opened on the channel, I purchased with my own money out of the desire just to have fun and share it with you guys. All right, let's see. Did I miss any? Oh, it looks like there's another one over here. Boy, a whole bunch of seals. Another one. Anything on the bottom? All right. Oh, there is one on the bottom. Okay, here we go, the big reveal. Are you ready for this? the transmitter. All right, let's open this up. All right, there's that, but let's get to the fun stuff. All right, hopefully you can see it all. Let me move this out the way. Oh, wow. This is really cool. All right, let me see how to get this thing. Oh, that's nice and easy. Let me see. That pulls off. Put that in there. All right, let's go find the clips. Ooh. So there you have it. 1970 Datsun truck. This is really clean. All right, let's take out some of this plastic. Ah, that's just so much fun to take off. You know, once again, I love the scale. The only thing I wish people would do is get rid of these body clips. Because the body is just perfect. It looks amazing. There's two things I wish people would do, is get rid of the body clips, and then also give me clear windows. I don't mind if they're tinted, but I like to see through the window. I like the realism of clear windows. All right, so here we go. Before I take it all the way off, let me give you a spin. All right. Now, of course, we're going to do some real good B-roll of this in a minute, but I got to show it off right now. That is a nice looking truck. Now, I know a bunch of people have done reviews on this, and I'm late to the game, but once again, you know, I couldn't decide. So I've been looking at this truck for a while. I've been looking at some of the Kyoshos as well, but this one, I went to my local hobby store, Pegasus, over in Upland, and they just gave me a great deal I couldn't pass up. So I pulled the trigger. So let's see. And then, well, let's tell you what, let's switch to a top-down view so you can see better what I'm looking at. So for a proper unboxing, here you go. You definitely get the truck, the car. You get the XP120 transmitter from Team Associated. There's an owner's manual for the power supply if you go with the Reedy, but I didn't do this, so that doesn't apply. This is just a brochure from some of the other Associated and Elements cars. Here's your owner's manual. You get a bunch of decals. I'm definitely gonna put on the stripe decals. I don't know if I'm gonna put the fender flares. Well, now you got to, because it's really got to stand out. So I'll put the decals out before we actually run it. Then you also get just some extra parts, some shock rings, some shock spacers, and some plastic ball joints, it looks like, and a bunch of other stuff in here. Didn't see any tools, interesting, which that's okay because I got a bunch of tools already. But let's take a closer look at the truck. Once again, it is body clips. The truck looks amazing. It even has, so on the body, it has the windshield wipers, the rearview mirrors, the up front, nice little spoiler on the back. You know, of course, everything else is decals. Oh, this is cool. It has buckets for the lights. So I'm definitely be adding lights to this. And then here we go. We got the body. Let's get rid of this zip tie. All right, so there you go. Yeah, it is definitely Dean's plug. Here's our battery tray. It does have disc brakes on there for whatever reason. It looks like the oil. It looks like it is oil-filled shocks. I'll take those. I'll take a closer look at those. But there's your ESC, the motor, the brushed motor, and the tires feel pretty good, actually. I want to see how this thing really kind of drives and grips. But it's a nice, heavy-feeling, solid-feeling car. The chassis feels really good. There's the underneath, but it looks really nice. It feels nice. Yeah, those got to be, because the shocks feel pretty good. It's a heavy little car. I'm surprised at how heavy it is. But anyway, so there it is. I can give you more details later on, but I'm just anxious to get this thing out. Let's get a battery charged. Let's get this thing loaded up and over to the track. Well, of course, my track is the local parking lot. This thing is, that was close. Almost hit the curb. Should have brought my glasses. This thing is really quick. This is a cool little truck. Well, these tires are really good. These tires really grip. I really got to work to break it free. I actually have to hit the brake to break it loose. Ah. Actually sliding pretty good. All right, let's get a power brake. Let's see if I can bring it into the camera. Nope, not even close to the camera, you guys. Let's try this again. This thing is really nice. I kind of like this thing. And this is really a quick little car, and it handles really good. I mean, I've done no adjustments, nothing. The only thing I straightened out was the trim coming out the box. Other than that, this thing is straight stock. I did do some speed runs. I'll put those down below. I think the fastest I got was 27 miles an hour. Oh, that was close. Yeah, see, the steering issue is not the car, it's me. I'm oversteering a lot, quite a bit here. So that's the thing I really got to work on, is that smaller movements of steering. All right, here we go. Coming to, ooh, that was close. Really need my glasses. Now this was a fully charged 3S, so we'll see how long the runtime is. All right, here we go, long run. Drifts pretty good when you get it going. Let's do full brake. I tell you, Team Associate makes some really good cars. I really like their stuff. But Associate just makes some really nice cars. I mean, they come out the box really well. They handle really well. The setup is already there. It's not like you got to do a lot of change on them. They just run. And this is another example of that. This little Datsun truck is just, what is it, Apex, I believe it is just really, really good. Oh, starting to slow down some. Let's see if I get that slide into the camera. Nope. All right, here we go. Let's try one more time. Yeah, it went by the camera. I'll tell you, if anyone's looking for a fun hobby, RC is the way to go. Woo. It's just fun, it's relaxing. You know, you don't have to spend a bunch of money in the hobby. You don't have to get the big, $1,000 cars to have fun. I think I spent a couple $100 on this one, which is, not bad considering people spend, you'll spend $100 going out to dinner now for two people, and it's really crazy. So why not spend that same money and have fun that gives you keep on giving, besides just a one-time dinner? Now, your wife's gonna want to go to dinner. But when I get the opportunity to buy RC, I'm buying RC. And that's what I'm really trying to do, is try different levels of RCs, and different price points. Because not everything needs to be expensive. No, we just lost some speed. I think we're losing battery. So we may have, what, 15 minutes of runtime? Now, mind you, I'm hitting full throttle quite a bit. Well, I probably used that up until the point of the crash. Yep, it's definitely slowing down. Yep. But I can still get a donut. And a rock. This is a really good parking lot. I'm at a local sports soccer football field right here. And this parking lot is really good for this kind of stuff. Matter of fact, I think I ought to get my sons out here. We're gonna try some drag racing over here one day. Because the surface is just really good. Ah, that hurt. Yeah, I lost another light. Yeah, this thing is fun. It handles really, really. Oh, that's it. So that was it. So let's see. I didn't actually set a timer, but so maybe 15, 20 minutes of runtime. All right, so let me go find the lens that popped out when I hit the curb, and then I'll meet you back at the garage. Well, there you have it, the team associated Apex 2 Datsun 620. Man, this thing was a lot of fun to drive. And I got to be honest, the video of the first run was actually the second run. I forgot to hit record on the camera. And when these tires were brand new, oh my God, these tires gripped. It was probably some of the best set of tires I've ever had on a road car. Only way to get it to break loose was I would actually have to bump the brake and then hit the gas again, accelerator again, to break it loose. These tires were amazing as you saw it sliding around, and not sliding around, running around that parking lot. And that parking lot I really enjoyed because it's a nice smooth surface, but man, these tires locked up. And the handling of this associated car was just top notch. I mean, it just feels good, it handles easily. For me, you know, I tend to oversteer and overcorrect, but this car was just so easy to control. So I mean, it's worth the money. Once again, I think I spent a couple $100 on this, and that's the thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find, you know, trying to bring in, you know, less expensive cars. You don't have to spend that $1,000, $500 to have a good time in the hobby. You know I say this every video, but it's true. I want you guys to understand. Just get in, find something that fits your budget, and make sure it's hobby grade, because that way you can fix it and repair it. The bad thing about some of these, you know, the superstore cars is they're fun for a little bit, but they're gonna break, and there's no avenue to fix those and repair those. At least with these hobby grade, you can come in, even if it's 16 scale, 12 scale, some of these other scales, you can come in a lot lower on the price point, but you can repair them. You can, and it gives you the longevity of life on the car. So anyway, that's my soapbox for the day. But I highly recommend this car. I know it's been out for a while. I know a lot of people have done reviews on it, and I'm a little late to the party, but I don't care. I'm in the party. So, matter of fact, you know, you saw me hit the curb a couple times, so I did. I don't know if you can see it. I lost a headlight lens, one of the yellow, one of the ambers. I did order some new ones, but they only came clear. So, oh well, I'll paint it. I don't know. Maybe use a yellow highlighter to make them yellow again. But I am gonna do some upgrades to this. I'm gonna definitely get some lights on it, because this is gonna be a fun just drive around, just show car. The look is amazing. The only drawback that I have, I think I said it in the unboxing, was the windows. I wish they had me clear or at least tinted windows, just to give that real authentic look. But other than that, nothing to complain about the car. It handles well, sets up well, it's easy to clean, easy to maintain, because it's all right there. But anyway, enough rambling. Thank you guys for watching. If you would, hit that subscribe button, click the bell notification, so I'm gonna start getting regular about making videos. Just went through some life changes. I'll explain that later. But I appreciate those that have been subscribing and watching the videos. It means a lot. But the most important thing is, remember, just keep having fun. Just keep having fun. So get out there, get your car of choice, and just keep dragging, keep racing, keep drifting. Just keep RCing, but most of all, keep having fun, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, peace.